Hi, this is Cecily from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I'm on today. I don't usually do haul videos, but I just want to share some things that are coming up for my channel. So I am doing a couple of collaborations. I'm doing a Halloween hop. All of those things are going to come up. The collaboration is already up. It starts September 7th. My sweet friend Denise Abbott Smith and I are going to collaborate. We're going to use things in our stash. So dies, 6x6 paper pads, 8x8 paper pads. I honestly just really think whatever we haven't been using and we really need to use. I have stuff I need to use because I certainly can't take it with me, and I don't know what my family would want to do with all of it, but either way. But I am going to share for some upcoming projects that I'm doing. So this paper collection I did in Echo Park order, and I allowed my granddaughters, they tell me what they want to do, and I love it. We chose, we're going to do a Halloween journals. And so I had them choose the paper that they wanted to use, and it's funny because we all three chose the same paper collection, which is going to be this one here. Let me get this out of the way and show you from Echo Park. It is the Spooktacular Halloween. I'm so excited about it. It's so cute. They both loved the softer colors. It's not too spooky. It's a lot of fun. And so we're going to do like a traveler's notebook is what we're going to do. I've been teaching them lots of things to lead up to that. They both know how to do different types of journals. And this one we can add pictures to. And they like stickers and jemmies and sparkles. And they can add more paper. They like to draw. And then they can add those pages to their traveler's notebook. So that will be, we'll do that sometime for the month of September. I'll pick a day and then we'll kind of do that one together. So this is what we got. They're each going to get a pad of paper. So I got extra because I'm going to also use one in, I think I might use this one for a hop I'm in, or in the hop that I'm doing. I might use this one also, or I might use it for a swap. I'm not doing as many swaps as I used to. I'm kind of slowing it down so I can do a few other things. Sometimes in all the fun of the swaps, I find that I don't do enough creating for myself, and I don't end up using what I have. I end up continuously buying more paper and dies and things like that, and I got to change my ways just a smidge, just a smidge. Doesn't mean I'm not going to participate. It just means I'm slowing down a little bit. I'm going to do a Christmas swap. So, and I'm going to use a collection I have in my stash. And I have my Cricut, so I'm going to use whatever I have to make that one happen. All the things that are in all of it is all doable with a Cricut. So we're going to do that. But this is the paper that my girls chose. If my grandson wants to join us, he absolutely can. I think he would absolutely enjoy some of the little, this one reminds me of him, this little guy right here. Maybe this one, actually. I think this one reminds me of him. He is just the sweetest little charming guy, and I think that of him. Anyway, so that's one project that we're going to do. So I bought some ephemera. There are stickers. Let me see. I believe I bought 2 packages of just this. You get your matching paper, and I do more now by getting some of those papers. And let me see what else I got. And then I got a couple of extra things so that, like stuff like this, because I love to make mini folios. And you can take and do a whole accordion album with this in a mini folio. It's one of my favorite things to do. I actually have a tutorial on my channel to use like this right here. And this makes a great addition. What else did I get? I think I got a couple of those and an additional sticker sheet. So that's one project. And I will definitely post pictures once we've done that. I don't know that I will video the kids doing that. I don't put their faces up there or anything like that. But I will most definitely take pictures of all the good things that they did. Okay. Also, I had the immense pleasure of being taken down to Southern California. I live in Northern California. And for my husband and I, we just celebrated 35 years of marital bliss. He took me to the Frank Garcia studio. Now, he's actually been to the studio more times than I have. He stops in and picks up stuff for me. He says, babe, do you need anything from Frank? And I'm like, you're calling this man like this is your bestie. Frank helped us when we were there. He was absolutely adorable, very, very kind, very, very sweet. And I enjoyed the experience, and my husband comes up like the true gentleman that he is, and he pops that card out there and pays for the entire thing, and he's just so sweet. But he said, baby, get whatever you want, and then he walks through the store, and he goes, babe, I like this, so well, you can see what we brought home. I got the Golden Coast paper pad. Now, I hadn't really seen too much of this one, but I love coastal things. I love the beach things. I love the look of this. And of course, who is the designer of this paper is our sweet Frank. I love it. It's absolutely stunning. And my husband said, he loves the style. So my husband has really nice taste. But I got a 12 by 12. And let me see what else I got. I think I got, let me see if this is it. Yes, I got an 8 by 8, which it's beautiful. Beautiful. I think I got, let's see. I don't know that I got any of the, here's the ephemera right here. I got a small package of ephemera. I got what I could get. And I always know that if I want anything else, I can order. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I feel like this might be a really nice collection to do. I think I want to do like an anniversary adventure thing, because every year for our anniversary, we, excuse me, we take off. I want to say the last 2 years has been to Santa Monica, and we stay at the Oceana. It's like a very cute little boutique hotel. It's across the street from the beach. The boardwalk is just right down the road. I feel like we've done that a couple of years in a row. Sometimes we go further down the coast. We go down into San Diego and whatnot. It's always a beachy adventure because we are beachy people. So, and where we live up in Sacramento, it's 2 hours to the beach or 2 hours to the snow. It's perfect, actually. So, but the beaches in Southern California are different than they are up here. And then you go to an island somewhere like Hawaii or the Bahamas or to Jamaica or any one of the little places, other islands we've been to. It's so different, so beautiful. So I think this might be for our adventures. I did pick up the new collection, the Cherry Sweet collection, and there were 12 by 12 papers, but I didn't see any pads, and which is okay. I know I can try to order that later. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I picked up two 8 by 8s. There was not a smaller pad, a 6 by 6. I think they're 6 by 6. Yeah, there was not that. But this is so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I picked, so 2 of these. And usually, I mean, I pick up a pad of each size for my stash, like the nobody can look or touch stash, that one. And then I pick up another of each size to use. So yes, I do use it, but I also keep one in my stash. But now I've decided I probably need to start using more of my stash. So I got some of the ephemera, which is so stunning. I'm not going to open all of this up. I have the fan going on above me, and it's going to blow everything around. It seems to be like, I don't know, it's going to be 100 degrees today, and my studio gets warm. Okay, so very, very cute goodies in here. I mean, look at that little darling right there. I love it. And I got this one here. This one has bows and butterflies. And there's so much beautiful stuff in there. Are those bows not gorgeous? Look at those sweet butterflies. Here, let me see if we can bring this one right up here too. Look at how sweet these are. They're almost like little journaling cards. I want to say that's probably exactly what they are. Vintage cabinet cards. I love it. Look at that little guy right there. So sweet. I know everything in there is stunning. Let me see what else I got. Oh, yes. This one here. So chipboard stickers. Look at how sweet she is. Oh my gosh. And look at that puppy. I love this collection. But then if you ask me about, this is 2 sides. If you ask me about any one of the collections, and I'll tell you the same thing. I love them. They're my style. I absolutely love it. And then, as if I did not, let me see, have, I picked up, because I think for my hop, this may be the other collection I am using. So, Magic Spell. I mean, is that not stunning? The little hints of purple in there. The flowers. I am doing for my mother, her birthday is at the end of September. We are going to do a journal. We're going to do a traveler's notebook for her also. And I'm hosting a tea party for her. Check out the ephemera, or the cardboard. Love it. I love this. And I don't usually pick these things up. Like when I order, I just pick up the basics. But if you go into the store and it's all set up there beautiful, and you're like, I need this one, I need this one, I need this one. And so now I have it. Check that out, the puffy stickers. They're so pretty. Sorry about the glare. And then check out this. There's 90 pieces of ephemera in here. So wonderful. Let's take a look. I love it. It's gorgeous. So we're going to take and use this, probably some of this collection. Check this out. There's the hands. Look at the potion bottle. The bat, the bows. Love it. Gorgeous collection. I also picked up, let me see. Almost forgot these. Here is this ephemera pack for Magic Spell. Gorgeous. And then I also picked up for Cherry Sweet. Let's flip that over and see what we got. Look at all of the beautiful items. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this collection just yet, but something will come to me. So probably some type of journal. I find that these do the most beautiful journals. Also cards, as I am making more cards. Just building up a cute little stash. So all of that. Ooh. I also got, I know everybody's been talking about this one, and I really love it. I love all the colors. I feel like this one might be perfect for Pasteloween, and I might use it. Like I said, I have not nailed that one down just yet, but I love this paper pad. Everything in it is so cute. So I'm probably going to have to order, I'll order the rest of that. I did also get the journal cards, or these are the tags. I do sometimes get the journal cards, but this is what was available. There was so much there, and I could be greedy and have taken everything, but I had to leave something for everybody else, right? So this was sweet. Well, you'll see some projects coming up with that one. I love acetate sheets. And so I got 2 of these because I saw some projects that I would like to do with journals, and this being the outside cover. And I don't know. I think that would be spectacular too. So we'll see where my mom's tea party goes, where we create a journal. Trying to see if I have the journal out here because it is so pretty. And my mother is so sweet. She is like, Leslie, give me that journal. And Leslie said no, because I felt like it wasn't good enough to give to her. But my ulterior motive is that my mother is also creative in her own way. All of us, everybody has some type of creativity. I am the only one who does this type of stuff and beading. I have my brother who does pencil art, mostly of cars and motorcycles. My mother does watercolors, oils. My grandkids love acrylics and watercolors. We love markers, stickers, and lots of paper. The words around the grandchildren are usually cut, snip, snip, glue. But they're young. They're from the age of like 5 months up to almost 11. So my 11-year-old granddaughter Aria, she has made a journal, and I am still to this day in awe of it. But this particular one, it is done with, I took a Amazon packaging, pulled it apart, I crumpled it up a lot, did some inking on it, crumpled it up some more. It's probably a cereal box or something on the base, and I covered it up, and then I Mod Podged this all on here. And this collection of paper, it escapes me. I printed it down from YouTube from a lovely lady. I think she was just getting started with her papers. If I can remember her name, I will share that. But I'll share this real quick. I feel like I've shared this before on my YouTube. But since we're going to recreate something like this. Now, this is my first time, was my first time sewing that in. I obviously could have done a better job. I think it was the technique that I saw, and now that I have a little more experience, I couldn't give it to my mom. So we'll have her create her own. But I won't let this go, because you can see all the different papers that I used in it. And hello, coming out of the pockets. I love it. It has so many things hidden in the pockets. Some of these things actually are from other people who sent me things from a swap. We've got, there's like a little spell book in here too. So pretty. All of the goodies that I put in. Whoops. This guy got stuck down in there. But I loved how, I don't remember who sent this to me, and it was attached to a sequin mix. And I love that there's like little scrappies of lace and ribbon sewn just right across. It's like, bam, there it is. And it's precious, and it's perfect for this, I don't know if this was, oh, that's a pocket. Okay, and then we get in here. I glued my pom-poms on, and there are 2 signatures in here. Yep, 2 signatures. And I used all kinds of paper, whatever I had. So, and I printed up that entire collection. And A Haunted Home is a happy home. Comes from a sticker book that I got at Michael's. But I printed everything down, and it was just so pretty. I love bingo cards. I love to play bingo, but I love that. And then here we've got tags. And there's Enter If You Dare, some stickers. And this is like construction papers that I use with my grandkids. And I'm like, ooh, we're going to snatch that right back again and give them something else. But I use all kinds of things. This paper is from Daiso. I put a little tab on it. There's lace, ribbon, all kinds of stuff in it. And then there's paper collections. This one was from Michael's, like a Recollections 6x8 pad that had some really cute stuff in it. The bats, I used vellum, and I put some spooky Enter If You Dare words. This is a die cut. It is actually a bag topper. It's the cat bag topper that had whiskers. I cut the whiskers off. This looks more like bat ears to me at this point. And I made them like a tab. And it says A Wee Bit Wicked. And then we've got some witchy things in here. Come in for a spell. There's envelopes. Just, when I literally have a container sitting in a chair near my desk that has all the scrap papers. Here you can see the kitty cat whiskers. And here is a pocket. And I know there's some goodies in here. Trying to hold it up so we can see it. But this one here has parts of a spell book. I mean, we can go in and just see all the different things that are in here. I used some, these leaves came from a swap. Somebody sent me something with these in there, and I'm like, oh, look, I'm going to use those there. But you can see, look at how cute that is. There's different collections in here. I just used whatever I had. I really enjoyed using vellum. I did a journal last year for a swap, first time I'd ever done that, and I printed on vellum, which was pretty exciting. Here's another bingo card. I'm pretty sure I got that off of Etsy. I love to go to Etsy for printables. I'm just learning how to use Canva, so maybe someday I'll come up with my own things that I printed. Here was a project that I saw on YouTube, something that had lots of pockets, and that was what the project was. Pockets. It was all about pockets. So that is the first journal or signature, and then we go here. Here is the same project that was at the end of the other one, something with lots of pockets. I can't remember who I did that. I'm sure I saved it somewhere. It was a lot of fun to do. How many pockets can you get? And it fit right in with what we're doing here. But I loved the printables here with the spooky houses. Here is like table scatter that I glued on. There's like, I'm going to call it a moth. If it is, I don't know. And then, is that not beautiful? And this was from a printable off of Etsy. It might have been a free printable even. And then we've got paper clips with some charms on it. And then, here's a bookmark. Some more haunted stickers. I loved this paper collection too. It's like Goth Ladies or something like that. And then here's the spell book right here. I loved it. It was so beautiful. I really enjoyed making it. It's like when you do this type of work, it's interesting because you're not defined by lines or boundaries or anything like that. You are literally flying by the seat of your pants and just putting stuff in here. Obviously, you curate the things that you're going to put in here, which, I hunted and gathered and dug through. Okay, check out this bag. Is that not beautiful? It's all curated to be in here. I hunted down, the charms that were going to go in here, and these are like all little cut aparts off of another collection. And then the spooky houses. I loved that. And then here, the witch stuff for the spooky houses. This was, I forget what the collection was. It was something I ordered from Etsy, and this is one that I printed on vellum for the other book that I created. If you're interested, it is on my YouTube. And this is handmade by Leslie Pico a year ago, October. And some other things that I clipped on here. So will I write in this one? I want to. Maybe someday I will. But there'll be a whole project, and I will post up pictures. Maybe I might share the tea party on YouTube with the videos of finished products or wherever they are. So the project will be similar to this, but it'll be a TN. They're not going to sew anything in, but they'll make a couple different signatures, and they'll be able to add papers. They can do watercolors or, draw or write or whatever in it. And then one last thing that I'm adding to my collection is this. So I had ordered the Scrap Diva 5x7 journal die set. There's so many pieces. I made 2 for a swap that I was in, and I thought, oh my gosh, how easy. And I love making folios. Or it's a folio. Yeah. So I picked this up when I was in the Frank Garcia studio, and I thought, oh my gosh, this could be one of the pages. But this also, I am in a card swap, and I am going to use this. So that is, excuse me, the end of my haul, and then the sharing of that journal and what's happening next. So look for a Halloween, or it's going to be a fall, autumn, or Halloween banner hop. Our videos will drop. It's just one day only. It's only a couple of people. We're going to make some type of banner that's going to say either fall, autumn, or Halloween. I gave them a choice. They get to do whatever they want. That's going to drop on September 27th. So just one day only. There's 3 of us. That's all there is to that. And then I have a Halloween hop coming up, and that starts the first week of October. We're going to do something we're going to drop a video every Saturday. And there are a few more people in that one, maybe 5. Kept it very, very small, and I have prompts for them, just like I did for my Christmas in July. There's a prompt for each week, and that'll be pretty exciting as well. So just a few people. I know people get really busy this time of year, and so I cut back on swaps so that I can do more hops or collaborations. So you'll see the collaboration that will be every Wednesday and Sunday, starting Sunday, September 7th. And we're just going to use our stash, whatever dies, whatever paper. We didn't put a theme or anything to it, but that remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes. So you'll get to see a lot more things coming off of my channel, and I look forward to sharing it with you. All right, my friends, have a beautiful, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.